Beast YouTube. I'm dead serious. One of the better commentary channels you will find on the internet. Go subscribe by all means.
It's true. Really good, really well made videos. Although he is sort of transitioning to Lulu's channel now, but that's we can talk about that later. But here we go. Yeah, winner semis. So we are in that top 8 territory already tonight.
Yeah, this so Palutena versus Zard on Smashville. You got to think it's anything to neutralize the big old hitbox of the Charizard, right? Certainly anything that you can do to win advantage in neutral is going to help you. That's a big body to combo around. But again, StanLuna has matchup experience against Beast. I'm not sure about the particular nuances between these two, but just on paper, I would have to say advantage Palutena. Of course, Beast has proven us wrong before.
Yeah, and I still haven't even looked into, I think Lights was first seed, so I think that makes Beast second seed. So he is like a contender to win tonight. He's gotten second, I think it was like 3 weeks ago, to James, and
yeah,
he's been playing really well in general, and really knows how to use all the cheese that Charizard has. We got to see that a little bit earlier, but not going to be able to escape things like that. But either way, I should just say Con because that's like the actual tag, but I'm going to stick with it. StanLuna, though, also plays very well here, also getting second place not that long ago.
I mean,
oh wow, that was a good game.
Do you call them? Do you call Rivers Shoyo James still? So that's the So you just call him StanLuna.
True.
Yeah, I didn't mean to be that guy to you, but
True.
Either way, Beast and StanLuna, still an acknowledgement. You have the Con on the screen, just so you know. This is the same dude. He ain't lost the skill. He just lost one Con. Exactly one.
Lost one of the cons.
There you go. Oh my gosh, but. For the lack of Con, definitely some pros to his game so far. Specifically, the fact that he's maintaining at least something of an even keel with a Wi-Fi Warrior ranked player. Until I said that, the Razor Leaf to pop him up, and the Vine Whip to toss him right out.
Yeah, man, this is like what we see out of Beast all the time, where it's like the games look really close to start, and honestly, this one's still kind of close, but then my man just kind of turns up at some point and makes it look easy, and we actually got to see that in winner's quarters just a little earlier. But I am interested to see if StanLuna is able to do something even from here, because he's sort of been on the ball tonight.
I mean, it's a darn good player you're talking about in StanLuna, or I don't know, really whatever you want to call him. I'm sure they don't mind either way.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, it's I did recall Beast, whatever you want to call them. I've heard him take objection to people saying solo Zard main. I'm not sure if he was memeing or what, just because like, no, I'm PT, but I play a lot of Zard. Like, either way, you can't really dispute the results, and now the results are saying that this is one nasty Zard.
Yeah, it really is, and I mean, just earlier we got to see the Ivysaur against RJ's Yoshi, and honestly, it looks really good. I feel like when Beast really decides to use the other Pokemon, it makes a huge difference. You could always tell how hard he's trying depending on how many Pokemon he uses in the set. But here we go. We're gonna see trying to end this now with Ivysaur as we speak.
Maybe trying to tease the down air a little bit, realizing the timing was not proper. StanLuna's recovery just a little too quick. Beast maybe slowing the uptake there. I don't think that they're going to mind, however. StanLuna, yeah, the best case scenario is to hope that you don't get rushed down or rush in rather, because you get grabbed and you get thrown, and that's me dying.
Yeah, that was like. He's kind of bounced him off the stage and dead. So, yeah, there we go. That's going to be game one going in Beast's favor. So, another step closer to winners finals. And, again, a favorite really to probably top 3 today, if not potentially win. Does have to play against – that was such a good game. Does have to play against Lights if he does make it that far, assuming, Lights makes it past Echo Sean. But Lights is, how many – what was it? There was that 5-week span. He was in grand finals 4 out of those 5 weeks. So, I mean, he's also a pretty big favorite to win this.
And again, that was right after the whistle, slamming Palu down on the court. you can't slam the ball down after the whistle. That's a technical any day of the week. You just Beast really does need to know that ball is life. But either way, gives game number 2 approaches a lot to be considered for StanLuna, who is no stranger to the losers bracket run. But even if you are going up against Beast, you don't want to have to start thinking about it right now. So interesting, a change now to Zelda. Now, I have it on good word that Beast has some pretty decent matchup experience with Zelda. So I'm not sure about the wisdom of this one. However, we will see as we go to Pokemon Stadium for game number 2.
Yeah, here we go. And yeah, this is StanLuna's character. StanLuna pretty much plays the entire like woman portion of or like basically every female character in the game, and pretty well at that. We got to see Palutena earlier. We've seen the Zelda. Definitely has a pretty good Bayo. I think we even saw Peach one of those times, or Daisy. So
yeah, Khan's Peach was not half bad when we saw them in bracket at the very least. But yeah. The Bayo wound up carrying them to all the way to Grands, as you mentioned. But
yeah.
Oh my gosh, that Flare Blitz. How far has that taken Beast over the past couple of months?
Just on stream today, I've seen, I think that was the 4th, I think the 4th Flare Blitz kill, I think.
Something like that. Yeah, it picked up quite a few against Ray early on, where in that one game 3 where they went PT at the last second, right?
Yeah, it took them at 0%. It was a good old back throw back air at 0 for the win.
Yeah, because Beast is kind of insistent on developing this cloud, and I wouldn't say that it's a bad call necessarily. It's just like, no, I'm not sure if this is what you do in bracket at this particular time. Either way, StanLuna, they're the ones in bracket, and I'm not. So I'll leave the criticisms to those that actually know what they're talking about. And unfortunately, you just got guns off your stream. So that's going to be StanLuna going for the, of course, you know what it is. It's the kill off the top with the up B. Ironically enough, some may call it the lyric. So
yeah, some may. Okay, so...
And among those people would, in fact, be lyric, to be fair. So, dash attack. Rushing right in. Yeah, Beast kind of having their hands full against this Zelda. Again, very well practiced. Definitely not afraid to abuse what Wi-Fi gives them. And that Phantom Sentry proven to be more than what Charizard's clawed hands can handle at the moment.
Yeah, we'll see what he does here. Honestly, though, kind of just keeping cool despite the situation, and that is very Beast, and that back throw is definitely going to do it. That high percent, yes, sir. So that, yeah, it just comes right back.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I mean, you're kind of neck and neck with Beast at the moment. You know that you're hanging in there, but I mean, how quickly can one Flare Blitz turn it around? Even at a low percentage, you're losing stage control, you're losing advantage, and you're giving Beast pretty much everything that they need in order to edge guard you.
Oh my god.
And again, the Vine Whip, and here comes the Zard.
Back throw, or...
Yeah, down throw.
Dude, he's looking, that's the back air, it's coming out.
Yeah.
This is so scary.
He was looking for back air off of that. I'm not really sure. Maybe like, what, you looking for air dodge out? Dash attack straight into the Flare Blitz. Flare Blitz, excuse me. Now Khan trying to set up a more defensive stance, but with that Zard hovering above you, that is a more perilous position than it might let on. Khan eats the feet, gets Beast off of the stage, rolls into the up smash. StanLuna survives as we go to game 3.
Well played. Kind of hung in there cool, because that was looking a little scary for a minute. That was looking like potential 2-0, but kudos to StanLuna for hanging in there, and because dude, there was a point where Beast was just swinging a lot of times and doing all the things. You saw back air come out, you saw Flare Blitz, got grabbed, and StanLuna played it cool despite the announcing damage, because that could have ended really in a bad way. Because like you said, we've seen it. We saw it against Ray earlier. All it takes is that back throw, back air. You don't have to have any percent, and you'll die.
Pretty much, and you could tell that Beast was looking for back air pretty much that entire time. Might as well show it like, hey, I can kill you at any point if I get the right grab and you DI the wrong way. You're keeping Khan below the stage at that juncture, and StanLuna really had no way to negotiate with that. Luckily, though, you have the means to win the game on flat ground. As soon as you get them in disadvantage, you have to read a roll or something, and that's exactly what StanLuna did. It was a wonderfully played game, and as we go to game number 3, Beast wants to run back, and I can definitely see why. This stage has treated Beast well quite a few times.
Yeah, this is, I think, I would imagine, probably got to be one of his favorite stages. You'll see Beast on here a lot of times. You see a lot of people pick PS2, obviously, but oh my god, dude, did you see the shield just disappear?
Yeah, honestly, it's just absolutely brutal. And StanLuna, oh my gosh, this is how much momentum has this Zelda picked up, and Beast is getting tossed around like a ragdoll. A full stock lead for StanLuna.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about it a ton. Things could change pretty quickly, especially against a Pokemon trainer. But honestly, StanLuna looks like kind of cool as a cucumber at the moment. Not really stressing, just sort of continuing to mount the damage. No problems here.
Yeah, and for all the good that Beast was doing in the last game, staying right there with StanLuna, even leading at a few points. But yeah, Luna right now is just not having any of this Zard's nonsense. Almost runs right into the hitbox of that Phantom Sentry upon startup. And yeah, he's just trying to get on the board right now. And this is it's such a hard proposition, especially when you're a big body. You're going up against StanLuna. You kind of have to rely on those reads with Flare Blitz, and it was well done by Beast, but nevertheless, you are down pretty much an entire stock right now.
Yeah, and that's obviously never a position anyone wants to be in, but all things considered, at least closing the percent deficits, because before it was looking very bad, now it's looking very manageable. Yeah, especially if you land another one of those or anything similar, and wow,
oh my gosh,
miss the ledge. That is very pivotal.
The Zard using agility right on the button of the Pokeball, taking StanLuna down to their winner's side stock all of a sudden. And yeah, that is that super aggressive play that Beast just goes for. They do not take half measures, but yeah, when you overextend like that, that's a big neck for the sword to fall upon, Charizard. And now, one stock apiece, a spot in winner's final on the line. And again, the Ivysaur falling victim to the Zelda up air. How many times are we going to see this before eventually you just kind of have to go away from Ivy? You just keep losing these in disadvantage. In neutral, excuse me.
I don't know, Stu. I feel like they're both kind of mashing now. If I'm being honest, it looks like a lot of buttons and everything's hitting immediately. So that is a scary game for Zelda because she does not have the frame data. Although honestly, it looks like it worked out.
Beautifully mixed up. You thought it was going to be the Phantom Sentry. Instead, Zelda yeets the feet right into the face of Zard. StanLuna with a 2-1 victory in winners semifinals, punching their ticket into winners final. And we're going to take one more look at that on the replay. This game 3, I mean, from the get-go, it seemed like it was all StanLuna. That big first stock, losing it while only while only having 36 percentage points worth of damage. That Flare Blitz to draw it up was big for Beast, and of course, how huge was this? You took the stock at 82%. That is nothing to shake a stick at, Chris.
Yeah, not at all. This was a little bit of a roller coaster of a set, I got to tell you. I honestly kind of thought, especially with that game 2, that Beast kind of had this wrapped up, but really well played by StanLuna. And again, I feel like just really hanging in tough, despite what things looked like at one point. And yeah, clearing it out. That back air, that hits like a truck. And that was the point where I was saying, like, man, they're both just hitting a bunch of buttons in trading, but like that's where it goes. I guess Zelda does kind of have some quick buttons like that, but
whatever you want to call them. You could call that mashing. You could call that masterful offense.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you kind of dress it up a little bit. You know, come on. We have guests here, Chris.
It's true. It was a little masterful. It was really well played by StanLuna. I've been singing Luna's praises all night. I think Luna is a fantastic player.